Greetings. This is D. Scott Lofthouse of Loft Enterprises, coming to you from Anchorage, Alaska. Over the last 29 years in law enforcement, I had the opportunity to conduct numerous investigations involving social media. For the last 6+ years, I was the gang intelligence officer for the Anchorage Police Department, and I spent 10 hours a day surfing social media, reading the postings, and looking at the pictures posted by gang members and other individuals that were involved in criminal activity. Over the years, I have watched as social media and the internet has changed, and I have seen how our youth today use this forum. Facebook is no longer the social media app of choice for most teens. Recent reports go back and forth on teens' favorite digital hangout, but the fact is that these days teens are diversifying. They're dividing their attention among an array of apps and sites that let them write, share, chat, and meet new friends. It may seem more complicated to share photos on Instagram, post secrets on Whisper, flirt with people on Scout, and share jokes on Twitter, but tweens and teens seem to enjoy keeping up with their various virtual outposts, and each one offers something different. Now, you don't need to know the ins and outs of all the apps and sites that are hot right now, and frankly, if you as a parent did know, then your child wouldn't think they were trendy anymore. But knowing the basics, what they are, why they're popular, and what problems can crop up when they're not used responsibly, can make the difference between a positive and a negative experience for your child. So based on my years of experience and some online research, I've decided to break down the most popular apps into 4 groups: texting, microblogging, self-destructing secret, and chatting, meeting, dating. The more you know about each, the better you'll be able to communicate with your teen about safe choices. Today, I will review the texting apps Kik Messenger, Vuvu, and WhatsApp. Kik Messenger is an app that lets kids text for free. It's fast, and it has no message limits, character limits, or fees if you only use the basic features. Because it's an app, the text won't show up on your kid's phone's messaging service, and you're not charged for them beyond the standard data rates. Now, parents need to know that Kik Messenger is an app-based alternative to standard texting, as well as a social networking app for smartphones. It has some really cool features, but also some very real possible downsides for safety and privacy. Kik users can download other apps with more features, such as video and a sketchpad, which are to be used on Kik, and users can see if their messages have been read by the recipients, which is a nice touch. That said, Kik should only be used by teens who can discern the difference between texting people individually, with groups, and within a social networking environment. Now, this multi-featured tool, which has potentially more ways to get into trouble, is definitely for older teens and adults who will use it to communicate with family and friends. To make use of the features on some of the other cool Kik-enabled apps, like the video camera, document share, sketchpad, and greeting cards, and who will not give out personal information to Kik users they don't know, or indiscriminately pay for premium features on other Kik-enabled apps. Kik definitely adds a kick to old-fashioned texting, but teens need some guidance on safety and privacy if they're going to use it. I have personally heard of many young teens that have been solicited by sexual predators who either sent them nude photos or solicited the teens to send them nude photos. I have an 18-year-old daughter that uses Kik, and I asked her about unsolicited contacts. She said she gets them all the time but never opens them before deleting them completely. This last weekend, we went on a 3-day camp without cell phones, and when we got back, she told me she had 5 messages from individuals she did not know, which she immediately deleted. So while the app is a great alternative to limited or no texting plans, it does have its scary and dangerous side. Vuvu is a free video, voice, and messaging app. Users can have group chats with up to 12 people for free. And it's common for kids to log on after school and keep it open while doing homework. Maybe they're using it for group study sessions? Parents need to know that Vuvu Video Call, Text, and Voice is a free app that teens can use to group video chat with up to 12 people, even if they're using different platforms, such as iPhone, Android, desktop computers, and more. Vuvu users who can send texts and make regular phone calls, including to international numbers. Now this requires an in-app purchase. Ads on the free version can be removed by purchasing Vuvu's premium service. The developer's terms indicate people must be 13 or older to use the app. An important privacy and safety note. Unless teens change their account settings to limit or restrict public access, anyone can search for, see, and contact them. WhatsApp lets users send text messages, audio messages, videos, and photos to one or many people with no message limits or fees. Parents need to know that WhatsApp Messenger lets users send text messages, videos, photos, and audio messages to one or many people with no message limits or fees, but that's only until after the first year of use. Then there's a 99-cent annual fee. The catch is these messages can only be sent to other smartphone users who also have WhatsApp. Once you install the app, it checks your address book to see if anyone else you know is already using WhatsApp and connects you automatically. The app also suggests allowing messages to be sent from your phone to those in your address book who aren't yet using WhatsApp, encouraging them to sign up. WhatsApp's license agreement requires users to be age 16 or older. In terms of questionable content, it's completely up to the user, but location sharing capabilities make this app most appropriate for older teens. This concludes my review of the testing apps, a subgroup of the 15 social media apps and sites that teens are migrating to rather than using Facebook. Some of them are teen safe, but many of them are doorways for sexual predators to enter the lives of your children. It is extremely important that you, as a parent, know what social media apps and sites your children are using. You don't necessarily need to be a member of these apps or sites, but you do need to know their objective, the safety protocols, and what the other users may be putting online. Next week, I'll review the microblogging apps and sites, Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, and Vine. If you want to know more about my internet marketing home business or see more videos about social media and internet safety, you can visit my website, loftyenterprises.com, or my YouTube channel by clicking below. Better yet, subscribe to my YouTube channel and you will be the first to see any new videos that I post. This is D. Scott Lofthouse of Lofty Enterprises, and I want to thank you for allowing me to come into your home. See you next time.